Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Check. What up, world? It's the man with the plan, Burt McGurk, aka PR, the King of Hearts, and you are now tuned into Clocking Out, the podcast you listen to when you need to get motivated and inspired to doing bigger and better things. What is going on, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Clocking Out. I know I've been MIA for quite a few days. Yeah, man. I wasn't doing too good. I wasn't feeling too good. I wasn't feeling myself. But in all honesty, I just really wasn't feeling good. I took some days off, just trying to rest, relax. But yeah, I truly appreciate it. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Leonardo? My man, he don't miss a beat. Leonardo be on point. What's going on, Leonardo? I got you. Shout out to Leonardo, chilling, joining us on X at 3 a.m. in the morning. Where are you, Leonardo? Where are you tonight? Oh, man. We got D Bizarro. How do I say your name? Bizarro. I need to know, like, everybody's real name. It's hard when they have, like, different names as their thing, and then I have a hard time remembering everyone's name. I wish there's a way that I can edit and just, like, have nicknames for everybody, so when they come up here, I feel like I'd be butchering everybody's name regardless. But thank you, guys. Thank you. I know it's really late. I wanted to do a late stream. Thank you for coming and kicking it with us and chilling in the chat. I truly appreciate it. POAPs are live. I got y'all. I'm making up POAP number 6 for those who missed. I was supposed to go live last week. Down Bizarro? Dawn. Oh, Dawn. See? I can't read. Robert, what's going on, Roberto? With the good night thing throws me off. I know you and Leonardo are like, you guys have like time differences. You guys like are in the future or something like that. But thank you guys so much for coming and chilling and kicking it with us in the chat tonight. I actually need to, how do I do this? Just copy this. Go over here. Tonight is going to be a little bit different. I'm just going to be talking some random stuff. The last couple days I've been brainstorming some things, and like I said, I wasn't feeling too good, so I took a couple days off so I could basically just, get back into 100%. Wasn't feeling too good. I was feeling sick for whatever reason. I couldn't stay awake, and I kept passing out very, very early on at night. Normally I would go to sleep like around 9 and 10, and instead I'd start knocking out like around 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I'd wake up at like 1 in the morning, wide awake. I don't know what was going on, so my whole sleeping schedule was off. And not only that, I just started having a lot of problems. A lot of I have issues. I have a herniated disc or whatever the hell. That was giving me issues too from not sleeping the right way. So just a combination of everything. No, I don't even know what it was. It was from Friday to like yesterday, in all honesty. Yesterday I was still feeling it also. I still have a little bit, you can hear it in my voice a little bit. It comes and goes. But all I've been doing is drinking water. Like for whatever, my energy was like really low. I kept feeling extremely exhausted. My muscles like really sore for whatever reason. I don't know what was going on. But yeah, so I just took a couple days. Like I didn't have the energy to really like talk or to be in front of a screen. I didn't do any editing. I didn't request any links. I didn't do a lot. Yeah, a lot's been going around. And then I also work at a bus company for the school bus company over here. I'm a supervisor over there. And every now and then I do have to go out and drive if we're short drivers. So, I'm around the kids and everything like that. So I'm pretty sure it was something like around those lines that I caught something. But thankfully it wasn't nothing too crazy. But it took a toll on me for some reason, energy wise. I was feeling like it was really bothering me. I don't know what was going on. my sleep schedule was off, and it was just this energy thing. Like I couldn't stay awake. I'd feel really exhausted, and I would tell myself, I'm just gonna take a nap for a few minutes, and then 4 or 5 hours go by, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, but yeah, so I'm feeling a bit better. The energy stuff is a little low, trying to, increase my iron intake, stay on my water, working on my sleep. For whatever reason, it's been really hard to get some proper sleep at night lately. Give me 1 second. Gotta send somebody a link real quick. And yes, everybody, POAP links are live and active tonight. So everyone who is active here, joining and kicking it with us in the chat, you guys all qualify for tonight's POAP. Don't worry, I got you. I'm so sorry. I pushed the wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. I put volume up and everything, and you guys could probably hear everything. I'm so sorry. Hold on now. Now I gotta fix all these settings because I thought this was messed up. And it was just me not being able to hear anything. I'm so sorry, guys. Jesus. That's what happens when you take a few days off. Everything just gets out of whack. But yeah, so anyway, I took a few days off so that I can properly get back to because there are large entities. Man. What is all this? Come on. None of this is supposed to be happening right now. None of this is supposed to be happening right now. I took a few days. I needed a break. I needed to my body was basically letting me know like it's taking a toll, and so yeah, I gave myself some proper rest, feeling a lot better. At the same time, I started thinking about other things that I wanted to do as far as idea wise. And before we go any further, I noticed that I did a very, very horrible job shouting out our last giveaways winner, which was Tristan. Tristan, thank you so much. Your graded card is on the way. I apologize. I know I did a horrible job of announcing you as the winner. I did post up some stuff on X. It's just been a lot of stuff. I'm just all over the place, so I am catching up. I'm trying to reboot this week, so I apologize to everybody. But things are going to be changing and getting a lot better. But shout out to Tristan. Shout out to you, my man. I sent you over a random CGC VeeFriends graded card. It was really, I played around with a few different envelope sizes, so I hope the one that we used makes it to you safe and sound, my friend. It shouldn't be an issue. But I did use a padded envelope. I did do bubble wrap. I did do the, cardboard stuff around the card and all that to do extra security. I did a couple different things. But yeah, basically, I hope that it gets to you safe and sound and there's no issues in its journey. I've had instances where graded cards make it to me, and surprisingly, they're cracked or shattered or something like that, and it is very disappointing. So this is the first time that I am mailing out a CGC graded card of any kind, a slab. So I'm hoping that the way that I went about sending it to you guys or sending it to you was safe enough, man. So we're gonna test it out. Tristan, shout out to you one more time, man. Congratulations on being our giveaway winner for our first VeeFriends giveaway, hustle proof clocking out giveaway. I don't know what you want to call it, but we did a giveaway and you won. For those who are new here, new to tuning in, clocking out, we like to hold live streams and we reward our followers and supporters who join the live stream and kick it with us in the chat by giving them the opportunity to claim a POAP. A POAP is a digital, it's a digital ticket stub, basically. It's proof that you came up. Hold on. All right, yeah. So we might have someone come and join us tonight. We're gonna see how that goes. But normally what we do is we give out a POAP. A POAP is a digital collectible. It's like a digital ticket stub that shows that you were here with us, you kicked it with us, you joined, you participated in some way, shape, or form, and yeah, you added to the conversation and you showed love and support. We want to just basically give back to you guys. And we figured it'll give you guys an initiative to come and join and kick it with us, but also make things a little bit more fun and interesting. And they're NFTs, basically. They're a form of an NFT. You get experience in the blockchain. You get experience with digital wallets. Hey, what's going on, Wara? Thank you so much for coming and chilling and kicking with us. You also, yes, you as well qualify. You made it just in time. You qualify to claim tonight's POAP. Who is this? Mama. What is going on? Mama. I don't know how to say your name. From YouTube. Shout out to you. For you from YouTube. Thank you so much for coming and chilling with us. I truly appreciate it. All the love and support for everybody. Again, I hope that you guys, if you're joining us, please make sure that you have a POAP wallet. If you don't know what POAP is, please go and check out at poap.com, POAP. Nepal. Wow. Shout out to Nepal. Thank you. Thank you for chilling with us from Nepal. Yo, that is crazy. What time is it over there? I'm so horrible with like time zones and everything like that. We got people from Nepal kicking with us. That is crazy. That's a first. On YouTube. Thanks. Yo, YouTube is all over. YouTube is all over. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to X. Real quick, let's go through it one more time. Shout out to Leonardo, who's always chilling with us in the future, as well as Roberto at 3-something a.m. in the morning. Dawn, shout out to you. Thank you so much. The same for you. It's saying the same thing for you. Where are you at? Or maybe my time zones are just off. Nah, because everybody else has different. I don't know. I got to check this out. Then again, I got Nepal saying that it's the same time that I have. It's 8:54. Yes, I did say POAP, Robert. I got you. I am in Long Island, New York, my friend. Eastern Standard Time. So it is 8:55 at night where I'm at right now. I think I just got my time zone settings on here wrong or something. I got to check that out. I never had that problem before. I never touched it. So, but yes, if you are new here, we like to reward people with a POAP. A POAP is a digital ticket stub. It goes to show proof that you came here, you were part of the group, you participated, you hung out with us, and we use those POAPs as access tokens for giveaways. I basically try to hold a giveaway once a week. Last week, I didn't get to hold it because I did not stream on Friday or this weekend, but tonight we're going to be giving away a POAP, and I'll be setting up the raffle for tomorrow, and it'll be available for tomorrow. And at the end of this week, I'll hold another giveaway, and I'll just to catch up. In New York. I live out in New York, man. Long Island, New York. New York. Nepal is crazy, man. You guys are far. Or am I bugging? Nepal's kind of crazy. But shout out, yo, thank all of you. Let's check it out right now, right? So we got Leonardo chilling with us in the chat. We got Dawn chilling with us. We got Roberto. We got Wara, and we got my man Kamehameha. Come. I can't say your name, man. Or girl. I speak Napoleon. Oh, but you're chilling. See, that's crazy. You don't even understand the language, and you're chilling here, and you're kicking it with us. I appreciate that. Nepalia. Am I saying it right? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Yo, so shout out. We got 33 people chilling with us on X. We got 4 people chilling with us on YouTube, and we got 1 on Twitch. Thank you guys for showing the love and support. I did send out a link to someone who might be joining us in a few, maybe if it's not too late. Namaste. Yes, namaste. And basically, I'm just going to be asking some random questions. If you guys are really here in the chat and you would like to answer some questions, feel free to go ahead. I'll put them up on the board. But basically, the first question that I want to ask is, what's been the hardest part about showing up when it feels like no one cares? So the reason I started thinking of like questions like this is because lately it's been feeling a little rough. I try to be as consistent as possible with the live streaming and content creating, and sometimes I feel, then again, I can't say the same thing about the content after the fact, after I stream it, right? Because I do get the views, I do get the likes, maybe not like thousands and all that stuff like that, but I do get the views, the likes, the comments, and all that stuff like that. I do get the DMs. I do get people that hit me up asking about the merch and everything like that. So it's like I don't complain about it on that end. But at the same time, I would like to do better with the live streaming and have people attend and be more involved in stuff, which is why I try to be more creative and use things like the POAPs, the giveaways, just to give people an incentive to give it a chance to come and hang out. And but I it was even before I was talking. Who was I talking to before, man? Who was it? Was it MP? See, I got all these different accounts in it. See, I was talking about this earlier. Yes, it was MP. MP jumped in my inbox, and I was basically asking for like suggestions and things like that. And he mentioned how he would like to have like random moments and where people can just come up and share whatever they're working on. So I would like to play around with things like that. I want to hold live streams where people in the chat can just come up if they want. They click the link and they'll join, whether they're because whether you guys are on your phone, your laptop, PC, it doesn't matter. It's really easy to join. I send you guys a link. You come, you set up your name however you want. You can change your background if it gives you an option to. And we just come up here and we kick it. We ask a few questions. We keep it real simple. You know what I mean? Everything is there's no censoring. You can say whatever you like, however you like, and express yourselves, you know? No, I understand. I'm trying to figure. I don't know. I don't even know how my stuff came across your screen. But see, this is what happens when you start streaming at different times. Because normally I stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and now I'm streaming a little bit later. And I decided to play around with it. I was like, you know, let me do a late stream. See if I do it a little bit later, if more people show up. And I'm seeing that it's actually hitting different people that I didn't expect. So when it comes to the hardest part of showing up, even when you feel like no one cares or no one sees your efforts, it's rough in the sense that you want to stay consistent, but at the same time it's hard when you don't have that motivation, or that you don't get that what is it called, what is it called when you get like that addiction, that adrenaline, that dopamine. You don't get that dopamine hit when let me change the color of this. Yeah, there we go. I look a little more tan. You don't get that dopamine hit when you don't have that follow, that active audience, that, you know, that cheering crowd, you know what I mean, that support. And it's not that I don't get support, I do, but I guess it's like I could tell things have changed from when I first started streaming and everything like that, and I first had this huge support system. And then again, I also asked myself, like, what changed? And I know I stopped showing up at a lot of things too, and I took a lot of things personal, I guess. This is crazy. You saw my tattoo? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I got I can't even show it on here. My green screen stuff. But yeah, I got a tattoo on my forearm that I made myself. I didn't do it myself. I designed it myself, and I had an actual professional tattoo artist check it out. But no, I still don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna call you Kamehameha. Nah, let me stop. I can't pronounce your name, but you're kicking it with me, and you're even trying. You speak Napoleon, Napolia, Napolia. I can't even say it right, and you're kicking it with me. But no, man, I wish I met Mr. Beast. That would be dope. I've for Mr. Beast, I've actually filled out a few forms to try and join like his contests and stuff, but I've never been fortunate enough to have anybody reach out or say I would. I would love to. I would love to. That's a thing. And in all honesty, I can't front and lie like I'm a huge Mr. Beast. Like I'm a fan of what he does, but I don't want to like act as if I've seen every one of his YouTubes and I know everything that he's got going on. But I do know a good portion of what he's about and what he does. And it's all due to my kids. So because of that, I've always wanted to be on one of his like things, his contests or competitions or whatever. It would be dope to win. But in all honesty, just to have the opportunity to be on would be dope just because of the fact that I know my kids are fans. So just for them to be like, oh, that's my dad, like, I think that would be a dope thing. And of course I would try my best because, I want my kids to see a winner. But background delete. Nah, I can't. I got the green screen up so you don't see my mess of a background that I have here. But yeah, I have a weird little creative tattoo. Yeah, I really appreciate you chilling with me, man. You're actually putting in the effort and everything like that. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out something so we can get some like subtitles. I saw your home. How did you see my home? See, this is crazy. What do you mean? What do you see? But but yeah, man. I mean, it gets rough trying to stay, I guess, motivated when it comes to that, and you're trying to stay consistent, and then little things happen that don't really align with what you thought it was going to be like, or like the energy level that you had, and it starts dying down. It's just a lot of things. Like I was sick over the weekend, and I probably could have pushed through and went on live and everything like that, but the only reason I didn't um was just because of the fact that I started telling myself, like, you're gonna push through and you're gonna do it. Like, yes, I only have a handful of people, but I'm like, is it worth me feeling even worse or going on and not really feeling up to it? And you know what I mean? So I really questioned myself, and I weighed I guess the do's and don'ts, um, or the good and the bad, however you want to put it, and to see, if it was going to be worth it or not. And after a while, I was like, you know what? I told myself I was going to take a nap. And then after like, I was like, give me an hour and I'll stream like an hour late. But I did not expect to like knock out for like 4 hours. And then I'm like, all right, maybe my body does need the rest. So I took the longer rest and I knocked out. You're asking about the mic. I got all this stuff. I also did an episode about this not long ago. I got this mic for like $20, something like that, off of Amazon. They're really cheap. You don't need a specific mic, man. You don't need a specific mic. You can start live streaming and podcasting and everything with like some basic setup stuff. As long as you got some Wi-Fi and you got a camera and you're comfortable being in front of in front of the camera and everyone's seeing you, bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what type of mic you have. Like, I literally got all this little by little. You go on Amazon, you can get a whole podcasting set for like under $30, maybe even cheaper. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't need to be the freaking condenser microphone shits that everybody has. Like, yeah, you could work your way up to it, but the sound doesn't sound bad, man. You know what I mean? And you don't need all that soundproofing stuff. You don't need this. I don't have a crazy studio. I use a little simple green screen that comes with this software. I use StreamYard. They have a lot of options for free. You just got to deal with like the little watermark that they have around there, but they have a lot of cool stuff, man. 2 likes done. How much price? Yeah, yo, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you so much. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hang out. I mean, I love when you guys come and hang out. But I truly do appreciate the love and support. It does mean a lot, man. And it's crazy. I just streamed it like a little bit later, and I reached a new person, and all the way from Nepal. Napoleon. Napoleon. I'm gonna have to do my research about Napoleon now. Napoli. Napoli. I don't know. I know I'm saying it. I'm not saying it properly. Shout out to all 44 of you coming in, chilling with us here. We got 39 of you on X. We got 4 on YouTube. Oh, we got 40 on X. We got 4 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. And once again, all of you who came and kicked it with us in the chat, as long as you are a follower and a subscriber. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you're subscribing, because I know there's no followers and subscribers. Make sure you just subscribe. You guys qualify to claim tonight's POAP, the Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP number 6. I'll be sure to send you guys a link. But yeah, so I'm a little all over the place with the questions. I'm kind of just Manipolia base balu. Manipolia base balu. Balu. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope I'm not saying nothing bad. Why do I still keep going with clocking out even when it gets discouraging? In all honesty, I see the potential. I see this vision in my head of what clocking out is supposed to be. And I've had this vision of what it's supposed to be for such a long time. And I know that I'm capable of getting to the point of what I see in my mind, but I'm starting to also realize the amount of effort, time, and energy that it's going to really take. I thought it would be something that would be a lot more simpler and easier to accomplish and to achieve. And I'm noticing it's taking a lot more effort, a lot more energy, a lot more time. Yes. No, I have Mac. But you can use Mac or PC. It doesn't matter. And I don't mind when people ask me questions like this. I know sometimes people during live streams like, oh, you just came to farm some. I don't care, man. I'm not some big time freaking live streamer where I got like thousands and millions of people. Like, you know what I mean? We got 51 people chilling with us right now. To me, that's a good night. That is a good night. Anyway, so why do I keep going? Even when it gets discouraging? And in all honesty, clocking out, let's be real, it sounds dope. Clocking out sounds dope. It's a dope title. It's a dope theme. I like it. I've seen many other people try to mimic or like the whole thing. And not to say that like, oh, everyone's trying to bite off my thing, but I know for a fact when I came out with clocking out and the idea behind it and everything like that, no one had anything that was like it or similar. And the only disadvantage that I have is that I wasn't really in a position to do all the ideas and execute them all. And I shared my ideas with a lot of other people that I thought would want to collaborate, and instead they just ran off and tried doing their own version of it, and it didn't really work, and they abandoned it also, and they did some other stuff now. But I don't want to let it go. You know, it's one of those things that I know it has potential. I know it's a great idea. It's just I know I got to stay more consistent, more dedicated with it. And it's going to take a lot more work. Let's give yo, you guys are crazy, bro. I really appreciate the love and support. I don't know how this YouTube stuff is working. I'm getting like a whole bunch of notifications of likes now and stuff like that, but it's on YouTube, and I know it's all just not this one person from the poll. It's just crazy. I don't know. All I did was stream at a different time. I got to play around with this more. This is different, unless something happened with the algorithm that I don't know. But yeah. So all right. So that's another thing. That's the thing. I just know that the reason I keep going even when it gets discouraging is that I know the potential behind it. I know what I'm capable of doing. But the more that I try and do this, even if it's just one night, 2 nights, 1 week, whatever it is, I see that it takes a lot more than what I'm doing And the only thing stopping me from going all in is that I have a regular job. I'm a dad. I have 2 kids. I have, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to balance all those things at the same time, still have a normal life and have time for myself. And I realized to do this in the way or level that I know it's meant to be done, I need to like step up everything that I'm doing, especially with the way that I'm making content. These live streams are all that I do to make content. And then I take it and I chop it up. It's not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. Not that and it sucks to put it this way, but it's not about being in competition with other live streamers or content creators, nothing like that. But it's just being in competition with the algorithm, and the algorithm favors those who put in more work. More equals more. And I got to find a way to put in more work. I got to find a way to be more creative. I got to find a way to learn more tricks, or I got to find a way to just focus. I would like to just focus on creating the content and have someone who can do all the editing and all that stuff type thing for me. I've been playing around with AI for so long. I've been playing around with Chat GPT and Mid Journey and the Dolly stuff, Gemini, VO, everything that you can think of. I've been playing around with it. The AI feature that they have on Canva, just a lot. I use CapCut. I use Opus Clip. I use there's so many different things that I've been using because I'm one person and I'm trying to take advantage of all these AI assistant things that you have, or AI generative programs, apps, softwares, just because one, it helps me with time. Two, I'm by myself. So before it used to be that I would try my best to see something I wanted to try, go on YouTube or something like that, watch a video, learn how to do it, and then try my best to make it and then put it out there. I don't really have the time. The time it takes me to try to learn something is like a good couple of days. Even if I sit down for one day, that one day I probably only have like 3 hours to spare to try to learn, like comparing to try to eat and sleep and do regular work. And so it's hard. It's hard balancing all that. It's not easy. When you only have one thing to focus on, it is a lot easier. And I feel like the wave of the time to do that, to really like springboard something big, was around COVID. You know what I mean? But the question is that time, that window over for live streaming and stuff? Because that's when a lot of these people got big. The next wave I feel like is gonna happen is like when all these new games start dropping out. You really just gotta get on and jump on the title and use that and ride the wave of that new game or whatever it is that's coming out, and make content around that and build a name off of that, and then use that as your platform to like jump off to something else. Because right now, to just do stuff originally, it's so hard, man. It's so hard. It's so hard to come up with content for live streaming and podcasting and all this stuff like that. Before, it used to just be vlogging. And I really want to get back to vlogging. I think vlogging is a lot easier than live streaming. I can edit stuff. I'm in control of the content. I can, do the story how I would like. Live streaming, for the way that I have things set up now, I'm very limited. I have to do it for a couple hours here at the house. I don't have an interesting life where I could go around with a camera and record my day to day, my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lot older. I'm not Kai Cenat or Speed or nothing like that, where I can go to these theme parks and all this shit. Like, it's completely different. So it's like I got to think of things that I can do that's creative, but still matches who I am and what I'm trying to do and everything. So it's rough. It's rough trying to find that balance or trying to find that thing, but still trying to enjoy what you're doing. You have to go through the motions. You have to pay your dues. You know what I'm saying? So I try my best to stay consistent. I try my best to come on here and stick to the script, but sometimes I get a little off. Like today, I got my questions, I got all my stuff, but you start ranting and everything like that. He get comfortable with the people chilling in the chat and everything. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you once again. I truly appreciate it. We got 53 people chilling with us. The more you that keep coming in, the more love and support I feel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, all of you are going to get a POAP. Shout out to Leonardo. Shout out to Dawn. Is it Dawn? Yeah, Dawn. I keep thinking this is down. Shout out to Dawn. Shout out to Roberto. Who else? Yeah, Roberto. I gotta figure out a way to just give you something else, Roberto. You be jumping on all the live streaming. You jump on Twitch, you jump on YouTube, X, and you say what up on everything there, so I could get the credit and support. And I really appreciate that, man. We're small, we're trying to build up, and you guys show up, man. Whether it's for one reason or another, regardless of what, you guys show up, you show love, and I appreciate that. When do I come to Nepal? I don't know, man. I would like to come to Nepal. I would like to go check it out. I like to go to different places around the world. It wouldn't be bad. But I've never. What's in Nepal? In Nepal, Nepalia. What's in Nepalia? Like what should I check out over there? Is it the food? Is it the sights? Yasmin. We got Yasmin. Yasmin, shout out to you. I don't know why my chats aren't working for X. Oh, it is. It's just up here. Yasmin, tú también. Dice que tú me estás texteando, estás aquí en el chat, en el live stream a las 3 de la mañana. What's going on with everybody coming up at 3 in the morning? Shout out to Yasmin. Yasmin, you also qualify for today's Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP number 6. I'll be blessing you with a link after the live stream. I got you. Man, this is crazy. I do appreciate you guys a lot. Sometimes it gets discouraging, but it's little nights like this. We almost got up to 60 people, man. We almost got up to 60 people chilling in the live stream. I truly appreciate it. All right, so let's get to some more questions, right? Have you ever had a project or goal you almost quit on? What made you keep going? Now, this is a question for all of you as well. Have you ever been working on something that you almost quit or gave up on, but you kept going anyway? What made you keep going, and how did it turn out? Let's see. One project that I almost gave up on, but I kept going with, is that I had a music project that I did. Oh, man. You're doing a double. Oof. See, that's rough, man. But you know what? It's never easy, and it sucks, but I guarantee you that doing shifts like that are very stressful, but I guarantee you that when you're done and you go home, you're happy that you did it. You're happy that you did it. You're happy it's going to reflect on your check. You're happy that you put in that time and that effort. That extra time that you put in, it's going to sound weird, but you're going to forget about it. And then once you see it in your check, or once you remember it later on in a moment that you really need it, like you're like, man, if only I did that. Oh, but wait, I forgot I did this double. Like, it's going to pay off. I know it's not easy, man. That doing doubles, it's now, and I'm trying my best to like work as much hours as I can. My daughter's birthday's coming up. My kids, the mother of my kids, her birthday's coming up. Even though we're not together, I co-parent, so it's one of those things where it's like any parent, right? Every kid wants to buy their parent something. It doesn't matter. So it's like no one else is gonna do it. You got to do that for the kids. So it's like I think of that. I think of the holidays. I think whether it's Thanksgiving coming up and people got to look nice because you got to go visit family or whatever the hell, or you got Christmas coming up and you got Halloween. I almost miss Halloween. Jeez, how am I gonna forget about Halloween? Halloween is right around the corner. We got to get costumes and candy, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know about anybody else. I love Halloween. From Halloween, I mean, then again, what other freaking holidays are there? It's Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. I love those holidays. And again, those are basically all the holidays. I don't know what I'm going to be for Halloween, though. Yeah, you're definitely going to enjoy it. I know you're going to enjoy it. Next week, I'm going to be like, yes. You get to splurge a little bit. I forgot what we were talking about. See, but I like streams like this where we kind of get a little bit off topic, but still we're here. We're kicking it with each other. Let me see who sent me a message. Cool, I'll jump on in a few. He's not gonna make it in time because I'm about to get off in like 20 minutes, so I doubt. I sent my homeboy Eric a link, but I know he's busy doing his daddy duties. I was trying to push it off a little later, also thinking that he'd be able to do what he had to do, put the kids to bed and everything, and jump on here and kick it with me for a little bit. But I don't think he's going to be able to do it tonight. But I understand, man. Daddy duties call. Daddy duties call. Do you guys like live streams like this, man, where I just come up in here and do just whatever? Or like, what do you guys like? I mean, I like that you guys come up in here and chill with me. I'm gonna be honest with you, this is the most active the chat has been in quite a while. So I do appreciate it. Shout out to you guys. I do have all of you, just in case. Please make sure, if you're on YouTube, please make sure that you're subscribed. That way I'll be able to contact you in some way, shape, or form, and I get notified anytime that you do send or like or comment or anything like that. On X, I'm pretty sure all of you are following. If you're not, please make sure you're following me so I can send you guys a DM to drop you a link so you can claim tonight's POAP Hustle Proof, Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP number 6. That's going to qualify you for the giveaway that we're going to start tomorrow. This giveaway should have started last week. Last week, I also should have sent Tristan's graded card. I know I'm way behind, guys. I wasn't feeling good. I had a rough weekend, but I'm getting back on it. Yesterday, I should have live streamed yesterday, but I wanted to give myself one more day, and thank God I did, because I definitely needed it. Today was pretty rough, and those extra hours of sleep really came in handy. Like those extra hours of you doing your doubles, Dawn, it's basically the same thing. It came in real clutch for me. I am feeling a lot better. You can kind of hear it in my voice a little bit. It's still a little bit of raspy, but drinking tea, drinking water, doing what we got to do to get there. But yeah, so we have another giveaway. I'm going to launch the giveaway. I'm going to set it up today so we can start it tomorrow. I'm going to give everybody the opportunity so they can claim their POAP tonight. We are not, I don't think I'm going to do, we're not going to do the VeeFriends giveaway POAP. All right. So the only way you're going to get a POAP is if you came to the stream tonight. That's the only way. That's also why I did a little bit later, so I could kind of focus on the people that I see are actually really in here trying to kick it with us. I do appreciate that. And we are at 65, bro. We are at 65 people chilling with us in the chat. Chilling with us tonight, watching. So shout out to all of you. Thank you so much. We got 62 people on X. We got 2 people on YouTube. We got 1 on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate the love and support. You guys could be doing anything else right now, like sleeping, but you're here chilling with me. I know what it's like when you're laying in bed and you're on your phone and you're like, let me scroll. But anyway, one of the other questions. All right. So far, the first question that I asked, wait, you know what? Let me change it up, because those questions are like personal questions to me. For you guys, the first one that I asked is, have you ever had a project or goal you almost quit on, and what made you keep going? One project that I had that I almost quit on that made me keep going is I was working on a mixtape project. It was called the Lost Mixtapes, and I was gonna try to do like a whole series of it and had like a whole plan of what I was gonna call it and the themes and everything like that and all the songs. But it was around the time, like it was literally like one of the last projects that I did, because of the fact that I started feeling I was just getting older. Being an independent music artist was like my life. That was my thing. That's all I did. I like writing music. I like writing rhymes. I like coming up with different, lyrical content, different bars and hooks and things like that. It was just what I enjoyed doing growing up. And it got to the point where I started feeling like I didn't fall into any genre or place with the music that was coming out now. And I took it just as a sign, like maybe I'm just getting too old for this, I have many people till this day that I know personally that I see around there, like, because I'm known as the rap guy around here where I live. I grew up just doing music and doing like talent shows and all that stuff like that, freestyle battles. So people ask me like, yo, why'd you stop? Why don't you keep it? And I'm like, I got old. They're like, you know how many people your age or older that just got into making doing music and, just became famous, or just got like, why'd you stop and this and that? So sometimes I have it in the back of my head and I wonder if I should, get back into it and try it again. But other times I'm like, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I still play around with lyrics here and there. I do listen to songs. I do have a couple songs that I just make and I tuck away. But I've been debating for quite a while to get back in the booth and maybe do like a small project to see how it goes and what people think. And if it's something that people are interested in, that like, maybe, do it. Even if it's for a small group of people, like when I do live stream, man. Can you imagine if I had right now, we got 71. We got 71 people chilling with us. watching a live. Thank you, 71 viewers. We got 69 people watching on X of all places. Got 69. We got 2 on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure that you are following and subscribe to get notified the next time we go live. And yes, all the followers and subscribers, POAPs are live tonight. As long as you are following or subscribed and you are active in the chat tonight, you qualify to claim tonight's Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP number 6, which will be used as an access token for tomorrow's giveaway that we're going to hold. We're going to be giving away. You guys voted again. I put up another poll for you guys to vote last week. You guys voted again. You wanted a CGC VeeFriends graded card. So that's going to be your prize for this giveaway. Last giveaway, Tristan, who was also a guest speaker on Clocking Out. Go check out that episode. Learn more about him and what he's doing with V-Dad's coaching. Or is it V coaching? Yeah, I think it's V-Dad coaching. But make sure you go check him out, see what he has going on over there. Show him some love and support. Drop a follow. But he also won the last giveaway that we did by collecting POAPs. And he was the winner. It's a random draw. Basically, the way that it works is that you create a wallet. If you do not have a digital wallet, do not be worried. It is all good. You can make a temporary wallet with an email, and it still qualifies you to enter and collect POAPs and all that stuff. So don't worry about it. POAPs are literally our digital ticket stubs. They show proof that you came, you attended, you showed love and support, you participated in some way, shape, or form, and you qualified to claim this. This is just like a memento, something to help you remember the night and the day, the events, whatever it was that you took part in, you were present for. And we use those as access tokens for the giveaway. So basically, you would go, you claim this, you set up your wallet, you go to poap.com, POAP.com. You go get all the information, you set up your wallet. If you have a digital wallet, you can connect it. If you don't, you can set a temporary one up with your email. I will give you a link. I'll send you a link via DM after I know for a fact and we confirm that you participated and you were in the chat and you're a follower and a subscriber. If not, I can't contact you. I'll send you a link that you can click and you can claim. You connect your wallet. It goes in your wallet. Now, anytime we hold the giveaway, if that coin is one of the tokens that are being used as an access token for the giveaway, you can enter. Each POAP that you have qualifies for one entry. The more POAPs you have, the better chance you have of winning. All right. So, and the winner gets chosen randomly. It's a random thing. Each POAP is like a ticket. Each ticket gets a random number. The more tickets you have, the higher chance you have of your number getting pulled. That's the way that it works. And last week I put up another poll. You guys, I asked what you guys wanted. We're trying to give away all these VeeFriends stuff. If you don't know what VeeFriends is, go check it out. Shout out to Gary Vaynerchuk and the whole VeeFams crew. But yeah, we're giving away some VeeFriends stuff, and you guys voted for some CGC VeeFriends graded cards. Tristan, your card is on the way. This week's winner will be chosen at random and will win a random VeeFriends CGC graded card. Hold on. My chat is like all over the place. Yes. I truly appreciate you coming and chilling with us, Wara. I know it's been a minute. I know I've been on and off. Shout out to Wara. Shout out to Dawn. Shout out to Yasmin. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Leo. You guys are all getting a POAP tonight. I hope that you guys remember and pay attention. I will be posting the link for you to click to be able to participate in the giveaway. It will be pinned on Clocking Out's profile page, all right? So on Clocking Out's X page, you'll see it pinned on there as a post. I'll also put it on our Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, please follow us on Instagram. I try my best to make posts everywhere, whether it's a story, whether it's a reel, whether it's a post, whatever it is, and I pin it and I make it the main focus of the page for that day so that if you guys are really interested and you're trying to figure out, there's no excuse why you can't go to any of the profiles of Clocking Out and figure out the information for that giveaway, that POAP, or whatever's going on that day, all right? Again, this is just me doing it by myself. I'm still learning how to improve little ways to go about this. You know, some people have made suggestions about doing things on Discord. Some people have made suggestions about, you know, doing group chats and things like that. I'm just a person that myself, I do not like getting massive notifications of stuff consistently. So I really am not a fan of the group chats and like the group DMs and all that, because then it doesn't end. And then you have to mute the notification. Then when something that does happen that you actually care about happens, you miss it. Like, so I'm trying to think of something that is consistent, that is accurate, that is organized, but that's not annoying. You know, I know a lot of things can get annoying, man. And I'm just a regular person. I don't want you guys to stop everything that you're doing and fucking worry about getting an email or DM or notification about, like, you don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. Oh man. Hold on. All right. So we're gonna be wrapping things up, right? We got a few more minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up. So what's another question I don't even know. Well, if you guys want to ask, answer the questions, but there will not be a second POAP tonight. I just want to make that really clear. There will not be a second POAP. There's only one POAP tonight, which is the one that you will get for joining the live stream tonight and being active in the chat. As long as you are a follower or you are subscribed, and we can notify you via DM or some type of way by communicating with you, you cannot claim. All right. So make sure you're following, make sure you're subscribed, drop some love, drop a comment, answer something in the chat. Oh, and see, I'm about to freaking, it's 10 more minutes, and then Poppy No Stoppy comes. Hold on, guys. Yo,
Yo.
you hear me?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah. I thought you weren't gonna show up. I was almost an hour. I was like, yo, in like 10 more minutes, we out of here.
Yeah, no.
Right.
It took a lot longer.
Everybody, this is my brother from another mother, Eric, aka Poppy No Stoppy. Eric, right now we got 83 people chilling with us. We got 79 people on X. We got 3 people on YouTube and 1 on Twitch. Right now we got I can't pronounce this person's name on. I don't know if you can see the chat. Can you see the chat on your thing on your end? I've never been a guest. On the right, it should say something like comments, banner, or chat, or media, or something like that. Nah, you don't have access to it.
Nah.
Oh damn! I need to figure out how to make it share your. No, okay, hold on. Oh, I gotta figure it out later. But anyway, so right now we got a dude. I can't pronounce his name. I'm calling him Kamehameha. He's on YouTube chilling with us from Nepal. So he's using the translator thing to translate everything I've been saying from Nepal. He's been just chilling. Then we got Roberto, who's chilling with us. We got Wara, we got Dawn, we got Yasmin, and we got Leonardo, who are active in the chat. So all those people that I just named qualify to claim tonight's POAP. It's Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP 6. You've been familiar with the POAPs and all that stuff like that. So basically, we're using the POAPs as access tokens for this week's giveaway. Last week we had a giveaway where one of our followers named Tristan, he won a CGC graded VeeFriends card that's being shipped to him, and he should be getting that sometime this week or in the next couple of days. Did we lose Eric? No, he's still here. I think he's just messing with the settings.
I am. I'm still here.
My bad. I should have asked you before. Here, I'll put it back. You got it, or you still need?
Well, you know what it is, like, I wasn't prepared to have my phone like basically be dead.
Oh, what did you do? You didn't have to use your phone. Because you on WhatsApp, right? There's no way I can send it somewhere else.
No, I mean, clearly I'm not looking at my phone right now.
Yeah.
But my phone is my camera.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, because let's be honest, if I was using the laptop cam, video looked like trash.
Yeah, no, there was our dude from Nepal. Where we at? Hold on. I got comments coming in. Yasmin, cool. All right. Hold on. Yeah, because see, I don't know. I gotta check with these settings. For some reason, people are in different time zones. So right now it's 9:36 for us. But then for some of these, like Yasmin, she just hit up and it says it's 3:31 a.m. where she's at. So these people like, yeah, like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of crazy. So normally we go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Went live a little later today, and we're reaching people in Nepal and shit like that. So I don't know. We might need to play around with this. But shout out to everyone. Thank you guys for showing the love and support. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we got a few more minutes. But Eric, before we get out of here, I guess let's talk about something. Because I mean, I was trying to wait, but I figured I was like, yo, if I wait any longer and he doesn't do it or he doesn't want to, I even asked Omar. He's another friend of ours, to see if he wanted to come on. He said like, yeah, he was gonna see depending on what time he got home
doing
from work or
laundry
whatnot.
right now.
Yeah, but I sent them the link and everything just in case, but still. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Normally I reach like around 40 to 50 people. This is like and it's because we're a little bit later today. So I think that's what it is. We're reaching a little bit of a bigger audience. We got 89 people chilling with us right now.
I mean, the fact that you got Nepal,
that's the other thing that bugged me out.
wait.
And then like I didn't believe it at first, but then I also got it opened over here, the chat on for YouTube, and it shows he's doing the translate thing and all that. So I'm surprised it's working, the whole caption thing.
Oh, so this is weird. Hold on, let me see. Because I'm trying to see if I can have access to this chat, but
yeah, I don't know. I think I need to do show comments on stage. Wait, can I do that? Wait, it's going. Oh no, see, but it's only when they talk.
Oh no, okay, I could see it now. I'm looking at it right now.
When did I hide it? Is it still? Can you still see it?
No. I can see. Can you married? Married? Who?
Yes. All right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's the dude from the poll, and I think he was asking if I was married. Then like they were asking like what kind of camera and mic and all that. So, and when I was going on the poll, like it's little things, but I guess like the translations on and off. But still, I was surprised though. Yeah. So, but it's things like that I'm like, damn, I didn't think I'd be reaching that far out. But anyway. So yes, yeah, everyone who's still chilling and kicking with us, man, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it, especially everyone who's showing love and support on X. I really appreciate it as well. We got a lot of you. We got more people. It's more active on X than all other platforms right now. Kick, for whatever reason, I don't know, is acting up. It doesn't want to work with StreamYard anymore. I got to figure that out. So we might be changing the next few live streams from StreamYard, and we might be doing some what was that other streaming thing? Damn, not StreamYard. I forgot what it was called. The one that everyone uses. Whatever. Anyway, we might be using something else for the next one. But anyway, so what's good, Nick?
Same shit, different day, working, dealing with the kids, doing the whole daddy daycare nonsense right now.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what I was letting people know. I was like, we might have a guest, but it's getting a little late. So I know he's doing this whole daddy thing. So I know that might be causing a little bit of a delay.
God, if you only saw how bad it was, just trying to walk away from my daughter, trying to put her to bed, having to go deal with my son, and bro, it's just.
Dawn, thank you for chilling for coming and showing love on Twitch. See, Dawn, you guys are the shit, man. You guys are the shit, yeah, man. Thank you guys. They jumping in and out of all the platforms to show me love. I really appreciate it. I was gone for like 3 days. I did live stream, and they showed up big today. We're almost at 100. I'm wondering if we hold off a little bit, if we could reach 100. I don't know. We're at 93 right now. We got 93. Everybody, please make sure that you are following, you are subscribed. I truly appreciate it. I apologize for everyone. I know there's a few people that get mad at me because anytime I start to say anything interesting, the ads pop up on Twitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I put it down for like the lowest time possible for the fucking commercials. Like I think it's only like 2 commercials, or maybe it's just 1. I'm not. I gotta switch it, but I can't have it at 0. I have to have at least 1 or something, especially if I'm doing an hour-long stream. So you might get like 1 or 2 here and there. If an ad is coming up and something that I'm about to say, like a phrase or something like that, or any keywords for the giveaways or something, just say something in the chat. I'll hold off a little bit. I know it kind of gets a little rough, but I try my best. I wish Twitch gave like a warning for us, letting us know that an ad was coming for people.
I mean, that'd be nice, right? Preemptive, be like, hey, you can walk away. We're just gonna, shelf this real quick.
Exactly. What did I just do? Hold on. No, we're still good. All right. But we already been streaming for an hour. We got 95 people chilling with us right now. Truly appreciate the love and support. We've been just talking about some random stuff. One of the questions that I asked you guys is, have you ever had a project or goal you almost quit on, and what made you keep going? Also, what's harder, starting something new or coming back after a break? I honestly feel like starting. Nah. I think coming back from a break is a little rough. It's like going to the gym and then taking a break and then trying to get back into it. It's always rough getting back into the flow of things. Starting something is always difficult also, but I feel like once you get into the groove, it picks up and you can keep the momentum going as long as you stay consistent. But once you break that consistency and you try getting back into it, I think that's the roughest thing. What about you, Eric? What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say in between is where it's gonna like coming back from break is gonna be the hardest because at that point it's just like, yo, I just want to hang it up and call it quits and just relax at that point. You know what I mean? To sit there and because it's easier for me to just start the day and just get moving. Because at that point it's like, all right, this is what I got to do, just go, right? Um, but once you hit that, you pick up that momentum and then you just stop it, and then you have to rebuild it again to get back into that flow, that zone. Like, nah, that's
Exactly.
for tomorrow.
Yeah, and then you're like tomorrow, and then that tomorrow never comes. You just pushing things off further and further, and you're like, why not? Just forget it.
But yeah, this is also why at work I don't take, I don't really take breaks like that because it's just like I gotta keep going, because if I don't get home.
It's true, man. It starts dragging out. You said like, I'm just gonna do this, and then you realize that it's already 3-4 o'clock, and you're like, shit. Like I just put this off to buy myself a little bit more time. But if I would have just got it out the way, I could have been on my way home already. I could have been finished. I could have been this and that. So that's I understand that. We also had Dawn, who was on here, who's doing a double, and she still managed to come in here and chill with us and kick it with us.
Damn, a double. I can't remember like. Well, I'd be lying if I said I can't remember the last time I worked a double.
What, yesterday? Basically,
like
the hours you put.
Well, you know what it is. Like my doubles are basically like my regular work. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Because 12 hours a day minimum is what I'm putting in. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So for that to be, like I sit there and I laugh when people are like, oh, I gotta work like a double, and it's like, all right, how many hours you working? Oh, I gotta work like 10. I'm like, that's it.
Yeah,
like,
nah.
Like that's it. Like, bro, like I'll do that in my sleep. I was like, that's all I ever do. Like, I do 10 to 12 every day.
Yeah, it's even Dawn saying that coming back is also harder than starting something new. I agree, Dawn. I think because you know when you're starting something new, you don't know what to expect. So you're willing to jump in and test the waters and see how far you're willing to go. But when you already tested it and you know what to expect, you start coming up with excuses. You know what I mean? You already been to the gym. You know what your body's going to feel like. You know the workouts you're going to do. You know the routine. You already know the routine. So like once you think about it, you start coming up with excuses to not deal with that routine no more. So I totally agree with you guys. I feel the same way. I think getting back into what you've already got used to is hard because it's, do you get back into the same routine or do you try to create a new routine that you could stick to this time? Because obviously last time it didn't work. If you're getting back into it, something fucked up, you know?
Or it's literally finding that one thing that like threw you off course. You know what I mean? Because the trajectory's now,
It sucks, man.
Dude, are you kidding me? Like, especially after you've gotten that flow of like, all right, I'm doing this. Stop. Then go back into it. Like, nah, bro. Like,
Exactly.
Because I'm not hyped for it anymore. I'm more like, all right, I'm tired.
Yeah, there's no more of a surprise. Like you already know what to expect. It's just the result wise. Like what would have happened if you would have stayed consistent with it? Going to the gym or anything like that. Suave, shout out to Suave. Thank you, Suave. Chilling with us on X. You made it, my man. You qualify. You can claim tonight's Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP number 6. I got you. Suave, we were just asking a question. What's harder, starting something new or coming back after a break? What do you think, my man? You can answer in the comments if you like here, or you can share a post. Also, so you know, we're only doing one POAP tonight. Normally, I do 2 POAPs. I do one POAP for the people who come and join in the live stream, and then I do another one for the ones who can't make the live stream. but still keep the conversation going by answering the questions that we asked. And they answer the question in a public post and they tag Clocking Out or they mention us. So yeah, but you got it, Suave. I got you, man. But also, yeah, if you want, you can add to the conversation and just add your answer in the chat, and I got you. What do you think is harder, starting something new or coming back after a break? A lot of us said coming back after a break. Same thing. See, Suave says the same thing, coming back after a break. And it's true, man. I think a lot of us feel the same way. It's not easy. It's not easy getting used to. It's like working and then going on vacation and knowing you got to go back. It sucks knowing that you got to start waking up at the crack of ass again to go to work, and you got to deal with all that headache, especially after you just got comfortable, taking a break and everything.
Dude, how about the people that take naps and for their breaks? You know what I mean?
Leonardo, yes, you qualify. I got you, my guy. Leonardo's like, I hope I qualify. You did, bro. You were the first one here. You were the first one that came in. I got you, Leonardo. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna send you. Is that they're like, yo, what's going on? Normally he's done by now. I got you. I'll be sending you the links in a bit, and then you guys can claim your links, and then the giveaway is gonna be up for tomorrow, so you guys can sign up for the giveaway. The giveaway is only gonna last 24 hours for you guys to sign up. So Roberto, I know last time I wasn't clear on the rules, but make sure that you click the link that I have pinned on my profile so that you can attach your POAP wallet. All right. And you can enter in and use the POAPs you have as the access tokens. The more POAPs you have, the better chance you have to win. Last week, we gave away 2 POAP, Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP number 4 and 5. And then we also gave out the Clocking Out VeeFriends giveaway 4 and 5. But today we're only going to be giving out number 6 for the Hustle Proof. I know it kind of gets confusing, guys. But all this is on the Clocking Out website also. If you guys are interested for more information, everything good? You look like you're about to get robbed. Are you all right?
Who?
You look to the side like someone came into the room and robbed you or some shit.
Nah, because
Oh, okay. But yeah, man, I want to work so we have a little bit of a better setup. POAP lover. You have to trust the process. Yeah. Breaks are, hold on. All right. So let's see. We got Suave who wanted to add some more stuff. Breaks are important. Trying to get back into the flow is never straightforward. Nah, 100%. You always, whether you're just starting something and you're trying to create like a routine, whether you're trying to get back into an old routine, regardless of what, it's going to take some time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take effort. Again, if you're getting back into something, originally it didn't work for a reason. So you got to self-analyze, think about what worked, what didn't work, and just lean into your strengths and just adapt and evolve. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that's really worth it and you think it's beneficial to you, it's always worth to just change, evolve, upgrade, do what you got to do to make it happen,
Just crush it.
Exactly. So, but we had 104. We're at 104 viewers right now. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure that you guys follow, like, subscribe, share, all that stuff that Mr. B says or whatever.
Or he'll delete your Fortnite account or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what was it? I forgot. It's been so long. What was it? What was it? Was it the Fortnite or was it?
I think it was.
What's that other thing that kids be playing?
It's Fortnite and Roblox right now. I mean, not even Fortnite. It's more Roblox took over for whatever reason, and it's not even a good graphic game. Like, it doesn't look good, but just the things you could do is really creative, I guess. But with that whole adult thing that's been going on with Fortnite, I don't know how. I mean, Roblox. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. My kids played also. I do the best I can to have like the parental settings, and every time they play, I jump in here and there and I see what I even made a Roblox thing myself, from Roblox to Rec Room, like all those little things they have. And I made accounts also, just so like every now and then I learned how I can jump into what they're doing and I can see who's in the room and what, like, so like I didn't want to do all that stuff, but I did just because I got so paranoid and I want to make sure that they're like, playing safe and stuff.
Yeah, man, there's a bunch of weirdos out there.
Yeah. No, it's not that also. And then like I saw this thing that it showed how basically just through those accounts people can hack their stuff and get like not only their family's information from debit cards and stuff, but they can hack the freaking. A lot of them play like my son. He plays on his tab, so there's ways that they can hack through the stuff and get access to the cameras. Like it's a lot of like weird things that I'm like I just don't trust it. And at the end of the day, man, it's technology. There's really only so much you could do to protect yourself, your kids, and I don't know, man. It's getting scarier and scarier. Like there's a side of all of us that's like, oh my god, it's so dope and cool, this new technology shit. But then at the same time, it's like, at what cost do we like give up our freedoms or our, you know what I mean, our privacy to get cool stuff, to get a droid that follows
But
us or comes to
that's
us
just
or
it, right? Like, there's a trade-off. Like, yeah, the more techy, the more tech that's now introduced and now becoming reliant on, the more susceptible you are to that type of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Like, there's really no way to circumvent other than just preparing your kids. Like, hey, don't talk to people you don't know, because again, at the end of the day, the problem here is you can't manage them 24/7. It's
mm-mm.
just not feasible. You know what I mean? You just got to be able to teach your, you got to parent. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And show them right from wrong, and hope for the best. Because, dude, like, think about it. What were we doing when the internet first came up? We were in chat rooms, ASL.
I feel like, and it sucks, man, because the way that I look at it is I've said it before here on the podcast and live and in other conversations. We were exposed to things at a very young age, right? Like whatever, and the way that I look at it, whatever we were exposed at the age of like 17, 18 or whatever, our kids now are being exposed to it at like 10, 11. You get what I'm saying? Like it jumped a lot faster for them, and it's just because before was even though we had the internet, the internet wasn't as crazy as it is now. You know what I mean? Like we got a lot more content creators, a lot more websites with crazier things. Like it's more of a gimmick thing. Before it was a thing that people questioned if they would use the internet or why or how much time they spent on it. Now it's like literally we have mini computers in our pockets where it's like if you don't get on it, you're considered weird if you don't have a social media account, if you don't have a cell phone. Like I know a handful of people that have flip phones just because of the fact they want to fight the urge to be on social media and feel like they have to expose themselves on a daily basis of what they're doing, and they woke up and what they're eating for breakfast and what they're planning to do for the day and what they're wearing and how they're feeling. And because in social media that's really what it's made for. Like but the thing is that social media in my eyes at first was designed for people to stay in touch and communicate with each other. Then they saw that that can be used to take people's attention and time, and that they can convert that into sales and money and whatever. And like I understand all that, but at the end of the day, the way that I look at social media and why I've been like, I see you've been doing it forever, and it's just the way that you do it. You post once in a blue. Like you're always on your account, you'll talk to people, but you don't post, you don't share so much of yourself. Like you only do it once in a blue.
No, because I don't need to give myself to anybody. You know what I mean? Like, I say that for, like, if you want to experience me, then experience me, hit me up, let's hang out. You know what I mean? Like, there's no sense in me trying to. I don't get. Look, at the end of the day, it's not my responsibility to sit there and have to put myself out there for anybody. Like, you want to check in on me. You know what I mean? I'll hit you up. Hey, man, how you been? It's been a minute. How are things? How are the kids? Blah 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 blah. I don't need to go to social media to find, because look, at the end of the day, people are just posting shit just because this is what's enticing. This is look I'm doing. Like, no,
100%.
that's the fake you. Like,
Exactly.
give me the real you, man. Like, I
And
ain't got
that's what
time
I'm
for
saying.
that.
And I feel like I feel like that's gonna die. Like right now, and because of the fact that social media, the whole wave of people being able to have free accounts and all that stuff, I feel like it's gonna die. I feel like after 2026 or whatever, you're gonna see it less and less. All this thing of having a free Instagram account, free YouTube, free like, yes, you'll have it, but they're gonna make it so impossible for you to have a real
Bro.
experience of the app and the features that they're gonna make it so even if you have to pay 50 cents or $1, you're gonna do it just so you can post more than one time a day, just so you can comment more than one time a day. Like they're gonna do stupid shit like that, or they're gonna have like ad walls behind everything you do to get you annoyed, to make you want to like, oh, I don't want to do this. I'll pay the $3.
They're gonna do what, because like think about it, like Amazon destroyed, box and mortar stores, right? Because
Yes.
all right, cool, I can order and have it in 2 days. I'll just go to the store, look at it. If I like it, yeah, I'm definitely gonna order from Amazon, because why not? They're gonna deliver it. I don't have to load it up in my car, no nothing, right? Um, Streaming media, right, has killed off cable. Who's got cable anymore? Nobody. You know what I mean? Everything's gonna get to the point. Look at you have ads on social media, bro. Like you look at someone's story, next story over isn't even a story; it's an ad. If you want to get rid of the ads, hey, pay to be a pro member. Have that little check mark on your name. You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
all about status. Like I'm not paying for status. Eat a
That's what I'm starting to see, and that's it's even now. Like I told you on Fortnite, it's the same way on Fort with the skins and everything like that, and the way people like you. I would buy certain skins, and I would buy because I'm like, oh, it's a limited time thing, and that's how they get you. Meanwhile, I see that they're reselling it again, and they're putting it's little things like that that I see that because of that. And because I keep seeing this like repetitive thing keep coming up in different ways, I can it's kind of predictable how they're gonna go about it. It's like think of it, TV. We used to have TV and pay like a ridiculous, stupid low price to get all these channels and everything. And now literally they took every channel on TV and they just bundled it in certain little groups and be like, all right, this is Netflix, this is Hulu, this is Disney, this is and at the end of the day, you see Disney buying all these, you see all these. It's gonna get to the point where it went from like 6 or 7 streaming platforms to just down to 2 or 3 or just one even like but at the end of the day,
cable.
it's they
It's gonna
figured it
become the
out,
new
and I
cable.
feel like everything goes backwards. Now it's everything's getting grouped up. Let's pay for subscription. That's gonna be the new thing, and then it's gonna be to the point when like our kids are our age, the new thing, and then it's gonna switch it and it's gonna go backwards to okay, we're gonna give you a free account for this, or go to this website because we're free, or we don't have ads, or we don't. It's gonna be the new thing. Now I feel like everything is pay, and get through this, do that, and
Well,
they're trying to
yeah,
give you a reason to do it, like an excuse.
it's because, well, think about it this way, right? So our generation witnessed the greatest growth of technology to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So just constant innovation from going back to 8 track, vinyl, cassette, CD, MP3. You know what I mean? Like we witnessed a lot of change and innovation, right? The next generation is not going to see a lot of that because how much more are you really improving? Oh, we're going from 4K to 8K to 16K, bro. You can you visually see that? No.
Exactly. Nope.
So like realistically, like what's really changing? Nothing. Now you got to sell the software now basically to that's in all these machines to basically get you enticed to want to do shit. You know what I mean? Like again, it's all about consumerism here and making sure that people are sitting there and taking the bait. Oh yeah,
And that's what sucks, man. That's what I'm saying. Like at first it's like, oh, whatever. But once you notice that and you notice it's like a game thing, like it makes you like, what the fuck? Like I don't it bothers me because like I see it and it's predictable. And then when you start seeing it actually happen, you're like, yo, what the fuck? Like you notice, like, why am I doing this? And it's like you notice what's going on, but at the end of the day, it's like Apple. Apple, like everyone, like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I want to get the new phone and everything because it's the new phone. But at the end of the day, I kind of get pissed off that I want to get it because there's nothing new about the phone. Everything that the phone has is stuff that other phones have had for years that they like the phone is like years behind
behind.
as
But
far as
like
like when it should be
but that's
now.
the beauty, right? Is that that's how
Exactly.
they
That's the
innovate, right?
thing.
It's
But
like,
that's what
oh,
I mean.
this is
Like we know
innovative
it and
because
we still do it.
and people eat that shit up because like, oh well, I didn't have it before, so yeah, this is innovative, right? Like when iPhone couldn't do fucking copy and paste, right?
Exactly.
Like a basic ass function as copy and paste was non-existent. So all of a sudden, just like it got to like iPhone the 3GS or whatever it was many moons ago. Oh, we can now copy and paste. Like, bro, my Windows mobile phone was able to do that. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
But again, like once people are bought into their ecosystem, like, oh no, this is the be all say all of it all. You know what I mean? Like, again, people are gonna like, bro, like, shut up, man. Like, half your phone is Samsung anyway. Like, what are we even talking about? Like, it's not just Apple's not manufacturing anything. It's all of this nonsense. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, your screen is a Samsung. Shut up.
Dawn is saying she remembers all of these, all the things that we're mentioning. And that's the thing, man. Like, whether you're old or not, it's just one of those things that you have to realize it's like a repetitive cycle that they just recycle over and over. Whether it's with technology, services, or whatever it is. And it's like once you see it and you notice it's hard not to notice it. It's hard to ignore it. It's hard not to get mad when you catch yourself buying something that you really don't need or that it's really not worth the price, or it just sucks, man. And I see that with everything. I see it with social media. I see it with technology. I see it
Dude,
with
it's
services
fashion.
and products. Yeah, it's just everything is becoming more and more expensive. It has literally no reason behind it, from clothes to services to whatever, like everything. And it's like I'm just waiting, like I'm waiting for something to disrupt it all, something to either make it all crash or something to force it to have to change, or because I know it's coming soon, and it has to be with everything the way that that's
Someone's gonna pull a
happening.
Mr. Robot.
That's what I'm saying. I think of shit like that. I think of shit like that. I think of Black Mirror stuff. I think of all that, all those things, and like in all those shows that we watched and everything. Like everything seems okay in those utopia type of places, and then like there's always something that happens to one person to show that there's a flaw in the system, or that it's not, like, I don't know, man. And it's like it's all good and fun when you see it on a show or something, but then it's like, what the fuck do you do when it's you and your account's locked because you put up a post that you said you didn't like a certain person, or you say fuck it, or you don't care, or you voice your opinion? Like, look at what's happening now with all that stuff that happened with this. I don't even want to say the name, but with all the stuff that just happened, people are getting their night shows taken away, accounts deleted, fired from their jobs. And it's like, I understand, don't get me wrong, yes, someone passed away, and you should be respectful and all that, but at the end of the day, it's like in the past when we've talked, or anyone has talked about anyone in any type of way, it's never gotten to the point where it's that serious that you lost your job, or you were threatened, or you had to worry about it or think twice.
No.
Now, just because of this one thing, and it's like, don't get me wrong, yes, a life is a life. It doesn't matter who it is or what the fuck is going on. But just because of this one person now, it's like they're taking it to an extreme. And I feel like if no one stands up or disagrees or says something, it's going to go from this one person, then it's going to happen to someone else. And then but who the fuck picks and choose of who's so important that we need to worry about them, or that we could lose their job from talking about a person? Like, so it's like, it's things like that I worry about. Also, like all this new ID shit, or whatever, real ID. And I see that the way that I've seen people that have it, I've looked at it, I like the way that they have that set up. It's literally already something that can be utilized to make people sign into the internet. And I see that happening. I see that when people want to get into the internet and use the internet so that they could track you with all the stuff that's going on right now, they're going to use an excuse to be like, oh, we got to track your internet. So before you come in, you got to log in with your real ID. So anything that happens, we can just find you quicker so that we can stop something from happening a lot faster than having to like guess if it was you, or like, I don't know. I see all these different things from just this one thing that happened to this one guy dying, and how serious they took it from people just making comments, random people who have like no authority over anything or just have a regular job at McDonald's, getting fired for saying that they're happy or they don't care, or I don't know, bro. It's just crazy.
You're not allowed to have an opinion that's,
And on the internet, that's what I'm like. I understand if I'm at work screaming at the top of my lungs on the clock, but you're telling me my own
at home.
public, like I have to make my account private. I have to, no, fuck you. What the
And
fuck?
dude, like, and some businesses require you to make your social media accounts like accessible to them.
Yeah, yo, my job tried to ask me for, so I told them like, no, I don't have it. And then they tried looking for me, and I'm like, all right, good luck. I don't have nothing under my name. Like, unless you look for my picture or some shit. And even then, half of my pictures, like what I've been doing now, a lot of my pictures, like I really don't care. I literally on purpose either use like a bunch of filters and then screenshot and then more filters on, because I noticed that when you take the raw photo of me or whatever and you try to put it doesn't help. What a lot of people do now, what I've learned, and I was very curious how people were finding certain things of me, is that they would screenshot shit of pictures I was showing. Like if I shared a picture on my YouTube, like I have a bad habit of this. If I shared something on my Instagram, I'm too lazy to make something new, so I would take that same thing and just copy and paste and put it on X, and then put it on my WhatsApp, like on the story or whatever. What people don't understand is that I could literally go to your profile, your story, your anything. Oh, look at who joined. You don't see it?
No.
Hey.
We got Mr. Old Figueroa here. Oh man, now we're gonna have to stay off. Like he's about to get off. He was already on for an hour. Then Eric popped on. I didn't think no one was gonna show up.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We hear you. You hear us?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put my headphones on so I can hear you better though. Cause
yeah, it's up to you. We'll be on for a few more minutes then.
Why? How long you guys been on here?
Right now, an hour and a half.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. We got 117 people tuning in. We got 112 people on X. We got 3 people on YouTube and 2 on Twitch.
Hello, everybody.
Yes. And once again, shout out to Leonardo. Shout out to Dawn. Shout out to Robert. Shout out to Wara. Shout out to Yasmin. Who else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, the Kamehameha from YouTube. I don't know how to say his name.
Kamakante or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. From Nepal. Suave. Shout out to Suave. Thank you, Suave, for coming and kicking with us. But yeah.
Suave or Suave?
I don't know. I've been calling him Suave. What does it say? Suave? Oh, it is Suave.
Well, I guess you can read it as Suave.
Oh man.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, cool.
But yeah. So Omar, basically talking, we just stumbled. I don't know. There's no specific topic. We just been shooting the shit like we normally do and just having random conversations. And basically, we just got onto the whole thing about how crazy it is right now with like paying subscriptions. How not only is this just paying subscriptions for like live streams, but paying subscriptions for social media now. Like, I have a feeling like it's going to get to the point that it's not even going to be free at all. There's not going to be no free accounts. And it's going to be like, if you want a free account, you can have one, but then they're going to do limits like on purpose to make you pay, even if it's for 50 cents or $1. It's going to be like, all right, you have a free account, but you can only comment once. Or like you can only comment once a week or once a day, or you can only watch like, and then they're going to have like, of course, the ad walls and all that. And it went from social media to streaming. And then I started talking about how basically because of what currently happened with people who passed away, we won't say it to fuck with the algorithm, but basically how people lost their jobs. Famous people don't have talk shows no more just for speaking their opinion. Well, and it's crazy how
they're getting it back, but
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I saw that too, that he's getting it back. But what we were trying to say is basically it's crazy how it's like that for one person. And it's not to devalue that person or nothing, but it's like who's to say, who's to make the list of you can't talk about these people or you'll lose your job. You get what I'm saying?
I listen, it's working in the business of the climate, right? One can say there's too much of an extreme on either side. And I think we live in a world where there's more reaction than reasoning. And, I don't want to go 1984 here, George Orwell, but, technology is dictating our lives where we should be dictating a better life with technology.
True.
It's very Orwellian with what's going on. And it's like, whoa, I take a detox. I happen to, put my phone down for an hour and right away I go looking for it. Like, we need our quick fix.
Yeah, I was telling Eric that too, how basically we went from, it was different for us growing up because the internet was still like a questionable thing. Like we didn't really
Correct.
like, it was like, why go on the internet? Why post the pictures of yourself? Why talk to strangers? Why? Now it's like we literally have a laptop in our hand, in our pocket 24/7,
Yeah,
and
it's
you're looked at as a weirdo if you don't have a social media account, if you
yeah.
don't post pictures, if you don't talk to people alone, like, you know what I mean? And so I was like, yo, it's just crazy because of all this going on. I know that they're gonna use like the real ID and stuff. They're gonna use things like that. And what happened now as an excuse to be like, all right, so we can try to get ahead of a threat or a problem before it happens. We want to make sure we can monitor stuff. So just in case you so happen to be someone we need to worry about, we're ahead of it, or we can track it, or we can, you know what I mean? So
But
from that having debate,
privacy has always been limited to a certain point as this
yeah, it's
technology
even now.
grows.
I know that we assume we all have right now. I know they see me when I'm naked and all that shit. Like I don't think I got any real. I don't think I got any real privacy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really believe there's people that monitor, or at least they. I don't think they monitor it because I don't think I'm anyone that important. You get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like they literally have a database or a file for everybody, for me, for
And
you, and it's just
Batman.
tucked away. And the day that they want to or they need to, or they see like, okay, this nobody just became
Well,
president. Let's look in a file of what this person was doing 7 or 8, 9 years ago. And
there is a company I could say reading, and this is not to rile any base, but there is a company out there that you know
Dawn says if she disappears, it's because she voiced her opinion.
there is a company out there that wants to invest right now in having a private file, and there is a nation out there that's very big that does keep a file on their people, and
I
it's
think we do
almost
also.
it's almost like Black Mirror is coming
Yeah,
into effect.
I think from the stuff that happened with Snowden, I believe it. Even before Snowden, something that really opened my eyes that a lot of people to this day don't understand why he did it, and it's kind of because he was just scared shitless. Is the whole thing with Shia LaBeouf? Shia LaBeouf
Oh, Eagle
when he did
Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye, it was around the same time. If people don't remember, he did this thing and they thought he was going crazy where he rented out a room in New York City and he just sat there with like a bag over his head or something, and people would come in and sit and just look at him. And he felt that he needed to go through like an what is it called, like an embarrassing ritual or some shit like that. And
Mhm.
the reason why is because he felt like the elites and all that had everything on him. What happened was is around the time of Eagle Eye, he was getting ready for the role and he had to meet up with like CIA people and all this shit like that, and Secret Service, and they wanted him to get a good idea of what Eagle Eye could
Surveillance,
do and surveillance.
right?
And he's like, yeah, I have an idea. They're like, no, you don't. So he was like, yeah, I do. So what made him go crazy is they sat him in the room and they played him. Not only did they show him pictures, they played him audio from phone calls that he had with people back in the day. Not regular phone calls, but like, what are you wearing? Touch yourself type phone calls, like crazy shit. They showed him his like search history. And this was stuff that they showed him before he was even famous.
Mm.
And he was scared shitless to the point that he felt like he started believing in the whole elite thing and how they watch him and how they're going to use shit to really, they were just showing him like, listen, just so you know, this is how deep it goes, or it could go deeper. And he took it like a threat. And then he felt like, you know what, before they expose me, I have to expose myself and embarrass myself and all. So he started doing all this crazy shit. Meanwhile, like, it's like, bro, we really don't give a fuck. So we kind of lost his shit about it. But it's shit like that
He pulled the B
was,
rap.
yeah,
Like Eminem.
so so basically it was like one of those situations like, yeah, I'm just gonna like shit on myself before anyone else does and get ahead of it type thing. But it got to the point that he kept doing crazier and crazier shit, and he notices like nothing was happening to him. No one really cared. Like they were like, bro, we're not trying to really fuck with you. We're just showing you what it was, and you took it a little too far. Like, but it was that thing that got me in the head. Like, yo, that's kind of crazy if it's really like that. Then the whole thing with Snowden came out a little bit after that. So it was like he exposed like, oh, they monitor everything, and there's contracts with these people of AT&T and all. Like it was a lot of stuff that when
Well,
you start
you know,
going down that rabbit hole, it's like
I
you
get it.
understand
I
it to
get
an
it.
extent, but it's like when did it start? How deep does it go? How, and when you really think about it, you lose your shit. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, you're never gonna really wrap your head around the real truth of
Well,
how
it's like the
far it goes.
saying. It's like the saying goes, right? Through movies, we learn
Yeah,
what's may or may not be out there. You know,
believe
that,
Minority
that.
Report.
I believe that.
movies are subliminal messages that,
I believe that.
look at we're gonna say Poppy, right? Because that's his name. I don't know if we're allowed to give our
No, yeah,
names
no, it
or
don't matter. We
anything.
can say whatever.
All
I'm just
right.
thinking
Well,
like that. Just yeah,
I'm new
whatever's
to
cool.
this, so I just but we always talked about how Star Trek changed the world. Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah,
You know how
bro. But
passionate I am about Star
but
Trek,
that's
and
what I'm trying to say. When it comes to Star Trek, when it comes, you know what bugs me out? Being that you brought up Star Trek, and not that it's Star Trek, but it's what's the other
Star
one?
Wars.
Star
No,
Wars.
Danger Moore Robinson. Danger. What the fuck is that?
Oh,
What the
Lost
fuck?
in Space.
Lost in Space. All right. I was bugged out because the very first time, and this is when it first came to mind. The very first time I saw a person vlogging, which was years ago. They had a camera and they were holding it and they were looking at
In the
themselves and
movie,
everything.
yeah, where she had the bracelet.
No, but yes, but see, that's what I'm trying to say. So the first time I saw a vlogger, I thought of back. I'm like, yo, where have I seen this before? Like someone like talking to themselves, and I thought back to the Lost in Space movie where the girl was recording
It was
herself on the
called
fucking watch.
Pennyvision. I saw the movie the other
Okay,
day.
but bro, that was. But go back to when that movie came out. There was no such thing as that on. So there was social media wasn't even a thing.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's like when I think of shit like that, I think of Star Wars. I think of Lost in Space. I think of Star Trek. I think of like
Sci-fi
all
in
these
general.
movies,
Yeah.
everything in general. And I'm like, yo, this. I don't care what anyone says. This is not something someone one day just made up. Like this was something that someone saw from something that actually happened. Not like the actual stories, but I mean the whole thing of us being able to travel in space, having spaceships and aliens and all this technology shit, all that was learned and seen from somewhere. It wasn't just some random guy who woke up one day. Let me just think of spaceships and outer space and aliens and all this shit and communicating and all. No, I don't believe none of that shit. I believe that all of it is something that is just it's happened. We forgot about it, and someone out there has the actual like, what's his name? The guy who made Star Wars.
George Lucas.
George Lucas.
George Lucas. I believe they sat that motherfucker down in a room and they showed him shit, and that's how he came up with all these like fucking alien like
Well,
designs and
if you
ideas.
really want to get technical, it all started with the Dune books. Dune is
Yes.
the manuscript for a majority of sci-fi.
But even then, I even think that as much as I hate the fucking movie, I think that the whole lore behind it is from something. Even the whole thing of Jesus, I think that's from something. The whole thing of like our society now, of like we used to think about kings and queens, and now we have like presidences and all that shit. I feel like that's not something we just came across one day after like fucking up so much. They're like, yo, let's have a thing of power where it's this person and these seat of people and these laws. And I honestly feel like we learned that from another society, another thing, and we're just trying our best to make the same our version of it.
Time will tell. We may not know in our lifetime, but in our future timelines, time will tell.
That's the thing. I feel like it's coming soon.
Well, think about this. Um, John Malkovich just did a movie for,
It's not going to be released for like another 100 years.
and it's not going to release for another 100
Oh,
years.
is
We're
that
not
that's
gonna
the one
be
they
here.
locked up for 100? Yeah, the 100-year movie or some shit like that.
The Cavassier King Louis, I believe.
Yeah.
Like, think about that. How eerie is that? 100 years from now,
But what's
But,
fucked up is like
it's
that's gonna be
crazy
done,
thing.
and what if people forget?
Well, that's just it. So it's only for a select few. Like you have to have the pass.
Yes.
Nigga, who the fuck bought that now is gonna be alive at 100? They gonna have dementia and shit.
They're gonna be like Rose from Titanic.
You're gonna be like the floating heads in Futurama.
Like, what the fuck is this? They just fucking throw it out of some shit.
Well,
Oh,
it's
man.
funny that we're talking about this topic, with futurism and everything, because, you guys know how baseball's dear to my heart. And they just announced that next year they're going to have the robo umpires calling balls and strikes. So it's like, what?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And just with that, that's gonna cause a lot of other things to change, man. You're gonna see, watch, it's gonna change. there's going to be something that's going to be like, oh, we got to change the size of the field. There's going to be either more or less bases, more or less players, like
So
2,000. Oh,
Lots of
shit.
jobs.
Hold on. For anyone, just in case, we got 119 people right now in joining us in the live stream. We have Dawn, who's just letting us know VeeFriends is giving away a $2,000 card right now. And the reason that's being brought up is because that is not that card in general, because it's definitely not $2,000. But the winner for this week's giveaway will get a CGC graded VeeFriends card. That's what you guys voted on. Everyone who is joining and active in the chat qualifies to claim tonight's Clocking Out Hustle Proof POAP number 6. That's going to be used as your access token for this week's giveaway. I'll be sending all of you guys a DM with your claim links after this live stream that should have ended about a half hour ago, or actually an hour ago, because we were an hour and 42 minutes in now. So thank you guys for still chilling with us. I truly appreciate it. I'm dying. Even with VeeFriends giving a $2,000 card away, you guys are still in here chilling and kicking it with me. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Dawn.
It's funny because like my daughter found
a VeeFriends card. Which was that one? The Suffocate Hate, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got last week's winner was Tristan. Tristan, shout out to you. Your card is on the way. I know it's late right now. I'm gonna send you a DM with your tracking number and all that stuff. He was picked at random. You had and that's another thing. Last week's winner literally had two POAPs or something like that. Out of the 2, 4, 6, out of the 6 POAPs that you could have collected, he only had 2. So that just goes to show that whether you only have one or you collect all, it doesn't matter. You still have a chance to win. So just make sure you guys keep that in mind. And shout out to everyone who participates. I truly appreciate the love and support. Just trying to make it interesting for you guys. So, and I don't know if you guys still collect the POAPs. I don't know if you guys still have your wallets. I know I convinced Eric and Omar at one point to set up a wallet, and I started giving them POAPs and stuff.
So a funny thing, my POAPs all disappeared one day.
No, don't say that. They definitely have to come back. How did you use it? Through your email?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should come back.
What
happened is
that I log in and it's just like
you gotta. Yeah, no, they have a because it's a new app now. It's like POAP Home or some shit like that. If you get the new app, it should update everything. I thought something like that happened with me too, and then once I got the new app, it all updated and it was all there. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. If not, I'm pretty sure I can try to do something and at least give you the ones that I gave you.
We're giving back.
Yeah, see, all right, almost does. I gotta send you one for today too. I'm gonna send you guys one. You got the new one, the new phone?
I did. Yes,
I was thinking about getting it also, but I figured I'd wait. I'm gonna wait like at least probably I don't know. I'm a little impatient.
Cool. Yeah, mine is like Master Chief. I call it Michelangelo. You know.
Which one did you get?
The 256, 17 Pro.
The Pro?
I don't need the Pro Max. I have an iPad.
No, I want to get the Pro also. I don't want to get the Pro Max. One, I don't know. I don't need it that big. And in all honesty,
that's what she said.
It's just the extra. It's the extra what? The extra memory? Not even the extra battery life or some shit like that.
Battery life, but I am.
Yeah, no, I don't need that. And then I was debating on trying out the Air one, but I'm like,
you really won't have battery life if you're gonna.
Yeah, not even that. I feel like I'm not gonna like the lightness of it. Like it looks cool and interesting, but I feel like being so used to having some type of weight, I'm gonna get too used to it being like, and it's gonna be more of a chance for it.
I was surprised. Exactly. I just walked into my carrier and I walked into T-Mobile and I said, "Do you have this?" And they're like,
because I haven't. The last time I haven't upgraded or nothing. I've had my phone since 2013 or 2012 or some shit like that. I fucking forget. But they called me and they were like, "Yeah, we see." And they're slick now. I'm grandfathered into the fucking contract. So they were trying to convince me like everything. They just get the new iPhone and we'll take off $200. We'll take off $300. This was without me even giving a phone. And I'm like, bro, and I kept asking him, like, yo, why are you trying so hard I'm like, you don't benefit anything out of this. And then the guy was like, listen, flat out, you're grandfathered into a contract we really need to get rid of. They're like, and we're trying to convince everyone to get rid of this contract. And they're like,
Yeah.
you're one of the few that still have it.
They
I'm
got
like,
in trouble
okay.
for that, and then they allowed people to go back to the contracts. But we'll see.
Bro, but I don't like this new update shit because
The liquid glass.
now, no, I don't know the whole the Apple shit they changed.
Yeah,
Like even
liquid
my
glass.
no, not that. The way that they save everything. Now it doesn't matter if it's on your desktop home, if it's a file. Before you used to choose if you wanted to back it up on your iCloud. Now it doesn't matter. It automatically forces you to put it on your iCloud. You
As
can't
to what?
Problematic.
as like right now, yeah. So it's like they automatically make you use your iCloud space even if you don't fucking want to. That's what's annoying. So right now on my computer, the way that I would set everything up is I have my computer, my laptop, and my phone. So I have certain videos and shit that I have on my computer, certain videos on my laptop. What I would do is to save the memory, I do all the big, long form content shit and record like live streaming on my computer. But then when I'm going to edit, I go one at a time and I upload it to my laptop. And then I upload 1 hour, because I do like an hour stream. So I'll do one episode at a time, chop it up or whatever, delete it. So it's not too hard on the laptop and I still have room. Now it's not like that, bro. Now everything that is saved on my fucking desktop, even if it's just on desktop and it's not on the files, it's not on the hard drive, not nothing, and not on iCloud, automatically it's backed up on my iCloud.
All right, so you're gonna have to show me because I'm talking to you from my new MacBook Air that I got.
I just got the MacBook Air also. So I don't know if you have the update. It's probably going to tell you to update it. If you update it, you're going to see it. You're going to start it, and it's going to say automatically you have no choice. It's going to automatically back up everything to your iCloud. So basically, it's like, how you get the free iCloud thing of like a gig or whatever, and then you can choose to. Now it's like, no matter what, bro, you're going to have to buy fucking cloud space because they're going to force everything. Before it used to be like you can choose if you want to have it on your cloud or on your actual device. Now it doesn't matter. Whatever's on your device automatically backs up into your iCloud, and their excuses that so that you can have access to it across everything.
That's because they changed it. Now your Apple account, it's included.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
You used to have a separate iCloud account. And now they merged it with
sucks. Now they merged it. So now it's like, now I went on my fucking laptop, bro, and I used to have mad space on my laptop. Now I don't have shit because it downloaded fucking everything, nigga, from my phone to my desktop to my laptop to everything.
I guess good thing I didn't put the new update.
Yeah, no, don't. And I don't know if you can avoid it, don't do it. Because I did, I'm like, oh, it's just an update. I did it, and the first thing. It's like, oh, and then I got a warning saying I'm like, yo, I just got this shit. What the fuck is going on? And I looked, and it's convenient in the sense where what I always do is airdrop the files from the desktop to the laptop and edit. Now I just go to search on my laptop and automatically have access to the files on my desktop because it's sharing it on the fucking cloud automatically. So it's a good thing because it's convenient, but it sucks because it's using your fucking memory. Just like no matter what, they got you you're forcing you to fucking use cloud space to where you're automatically gonna run out of it and you automatically need to buy more.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. I tried changing it. I've looked online. There's no way you could turn it off. It's part of their new shit. That's the way they have it.
I'd have to come over and you show me that.
So the only other thing that I've been doing is just dumping everything. I have my 2 terabyte hard drive shit that thank God is still holding up, and I've just been dumping shit in there. And whenever I don't need anything, I delete it, any duplicates or whatever the fuck. And like every month I go through it or whatever. But that's the only thing that's been saving me.
Well, I have a device that goes into my phone via USB-C, and it has a MagSafe. Yeah. Huh?
Here
we go.
I got a device.
Here we go. I'm just trying to help people out here. But it's cool. Eric saw it. It's pretty cool. How
Yeah, I did.
You plug it in, it flips out into the back of the phone.
You whip it out.
You back up your photos, your music, your contacts, and
oh cool. Man, nah, yeah, I don't know, I gotta see it, man. I'm
see
and
what
I've recently. See? Don't do it. I used to have. Oh, here we go. There we go. I got laughing. What else do I got? There we go. I don't know. I got a bunch of different things that I don't even know. I gotta like play around with. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, no, I gotta play around with a bunch of different things that I have here. Like what I've been doing little by little, trying to delete all my old podcast episodes to make space. But what I've got Opus Clip, and I've been messing around with Opus Clip. I've been messing around with the CapCut features and the AI stuff that automatically takes the long form stuff and cuts it up into clips and shorts, and just to see what I can make from that to save time. But yeah, I don't know. That memory shit is bugging me out. I'm mad about that. Apple, you suck.
That's so weird though. Like, why would you sabotage your users? I mean, that to me just
Their excuse is because it's supposed to make things, and I understand it. It makes sense in the way that they want to have everything easy access, but it doesn't make sense in the way that they're forcing you to use your fucking cloud space, whether you want to or not.
That's what I mean. Like,
and like, yo, I was looking at it for like an hour before I hit okay. Like, I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? And like, it didn't give me any option. It just says backup. It says merge all files to iCloud or whatever. And I kept trying to hit it. There was no other thing to hit. And then before I hit it, I turned off the laptop. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it because I know I'm gonna use my memory. I went on my phone. I just Googled everything, YouTube, TikTok, whatever I could, and everyone's like, no, there's like no fucking way around it. I'm like, this fucking the only way around this for you not to be logged into your iCloud. And if you're not logged into your iCloud, you can't use none of the apps. You can't do shit. So it's like, that's how they got you. Like, you have to go in.
That's foul.
It's fucked up, bro. And I'm like, I'm like, yo, what if I go in as a guest or what? It doesn't let me do nothing. Like you have to do it.
That's foul.
You can't even log into the laptop and move around and do it. No, as soon as you log in, before you even get to the home screen where you can put your passcode to go in as a user, it tells you to sync your fucking iCloud. And then it says hello after it and all that other shit. Like,
hello.
There's no way around. I'm like,
this is with the new update.
Yeah, if you just got your laptop, you probably, it doesn't have the update yet. So hold on, I'm gonna tell you right now what the update is about this Mac. Memory, more info. Hold on, where the fuck is it? General software.
That background's pretty cool. It looks like you're in the Starship Enterprise.
I got a few different ones that you might like. I can send them to you. Next time we go on, you can put it as your background. Right, cool. This says I got update to Toho, whatever the fuck. TAHOE. Yeah, Tahoe 26.0. That's the latest one.
Okay.
And yeah, when I first got it, it was something else. And it had the liquid glass or whatever fucking shit, and it was all dope and everything. And then it made me update to this bullshit. And it's still the same thing, but it's like you have your regular desktop stuff, but now it's like everything that's on my phone is on my fucking desktop.
Oh,
like the time,
Sierra,
the album, the calendar, like that. As soon as I did the update, all that came up. But then, like, you know how like you get on your phone
mirrors. Yeah, phone.
Yeah,
mirrors.
but you know how like you get on your phone and it shows like your photo memories and all that shit. That shit came up on like nigga. I have Eric's daughter on my laptop right now next to the calendar and everything as memories. And that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. It all just came up. What the fuck did I do? Oh, there we go. Thought I deleted it. But yeah. So I don't know. All right, guys, we gotta cut this up a little bit. It's shout out to everybody. You guys are still here. I don't know how, but you guys are still here. We got 119 people that were listening to it, and Eric just moved. Eric's at someone's house.
Eric lives in Tony Stark's house now.
It's fucking 3 PM where Eric's at out of nowhere now.
Yeah, where's Jarvis?
He's in Nepal. He's in Nepal with Kamehameha or whatever his our guy's name was. How do you say his name? Are you in a strip club now? Eric's in a strip club.
It's Kuma Kanta Bandari.
Kuma
Kanta Bandari.
Kuma Kanta. He was from Nepal. I don't know. Nepalia. And then he was trying to talk to me and he was using the translator and I felt bad, man. Nepal, but he said he speaks Nepalia. not Napoli or whatever the fuck. What is what do they say?
Nepalese.
Nepalese? No,
Yeah.
it's not Nepalese.
Nepalese.
That's not how you say it.
I'm pretty sure.
But what is Nepalese? I've never heard that.
The nation of Nepal.
I know. I mean, I know what it is, but I'm saying I've never heard them speak it. I've
let's
never
go
heard
to
that.
the Google.
Let's Nepal.
What
Nepalese.
do they speak in
That's
Nepal?
pizza.
Let's go. The last 4 minutes.
Nepali. It's called Nepali. So Nepali is spoken by 78% of the population, either as first or second language, and has official language status.
But what is it though?
Okay, so
Like I'm saying, I've never heard anyone speak that. Like, what the fuck does it sound like?
It's in the.
Is it like a Spanish?
Well, let me finish reading. Jeez. We also have. It says they speak Bengali there in Bangladesh. So it's a mixture of these countries. So it's Bhutan, Bangladesh, Indonesia. So it's Indo-Aryan, which is from South Asia. Yeah, Nepali. I don't know.
Omar, we're moving to Kuwait.
Kuwait.
The fuck is in Kuwait?
You don't remember, Brito?
God damn, 125. Yo, shout out to y'all. What the fuck? What are y'all doing? Yo, I need to stream later. I've never get these numbers when I stream at 7 p.m. I guess this is the sweet spot.
You do forget that later at night is earlier in other parts of the world.
I know, but that's the thing. Like I was telling Eric, I never hit people in Nepal. I got people in Nepal, and then there was other people in different time zones. It was like 9 something for us, but it's 3:30 in the morning for them. Like. But I appreciate it. They were tuning in and they were kicking it with me. And you know what I'm saying? And right now we got normally like the most I get is like 45, 50 people. We got 125. And we've been on and normally I only stream for an hour. We're about to hit 2 hours and 2 minutes.
So stupid question. I guess I'd have to make an account to see how many people, or is that something you have?
No, only I can see because I'm like it's like Dungeons and Dragons.
He's the dungeon master.
Yeah, basically I'm the dungeon master.
Dungeon daddy.
Yeah. There's other ways that you guys can see. Yeah, no, that was crazy. There's other ways that you guys can see the chat and shit. No, you guys can see. I don't know how you can see the chat. Eric was seeing it. But in here section. Or on where? Oh, so you can. Okay, good.
In the comment section.
See, I gotta play around. There's other things like I have a note section also where I could put like the questions that I'm gonna ask if you guys are gonna join me and you guys can see it also and shit. And then I have private chat where we can say things to each other without them seeing
one another.
Yeah, basically. Send each other nipple pictures. But yeah, you see, this is all I don't want to do, man, and do more nights like this. So we just get in here and kick it. Normally I come in here by myself or with like other random people and stuff like that. But I'm trying to switch it up. I want to switch up like the whole vibe and everything like that. You know, I'm trying to do like old school Adult Swim, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast type shit.
Good.
So that's like the style that I want, but it's like I gotta like slowly build up to it and whatnot. And I've been using who y'all assholes who did something. Oh, there we go. Now I see it. I thought you guys said something else. I see the testing. But yeah, man, I just I figured we'd do something different for tonight. Fuck it. I keep seeing it come up. I get like a thing. Housekeeping. Doggy out. Doggy afuera.
Oh, did you get my voicemail the other day?
Yes, I did. Yo, I be forgetting. I heard it, and then I laid down and I was laughing and whatnot, nigga. And then one thing led to another. I fell asleep. I woke up at like 2 a.m. Like, that's what's happening a lot. Like, I laid down for like a nap, like around 7 or something, and I end up knocking out until like 1 a.m. And I wake up thinking like an hour passed by, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? That's just
I am the king of that.
I hate that shit.
I even do it at Eric's house.
You know the worst part about it, right? Is you fall asleep on the couch or wherever, and you wake up still on the couch. Not like when you were a kid and you wake up in your bed like, how the hell did I get here?
And your neck's all fucked up and shit. You're like, ah.
You look like the thing from that movie. What is it? The substance. Ah,
Yeah, all fucked up.
gotta get
Oh
to my
man.
bed.
But all right, guys, I'm gonna call it a night. We've been streaming for 2 hours. We got 126 people in the live right now, watching us, chilling, showing love and support. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure that you guys follow, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff that Mr. B says. I truly appreciate all the love and support. All the people that were chilling in the chat: Dawn, Robert, Wara, Suave, who else? Kamehameha.
No, it's Kumakanta Bandari.
Kuma Kente. You get one too.
He could never
Roberto,
read right.
Leonardo,
Sorry.
Yasmin, Dawn. Who else? Dawn, I said you twice because you popped up twice. But yes, so Leonardo, Robert, Dawn, Yasmin, Wara, Kamantamato.
Oh my goodness.
All of you guys, I'm gonna be sending you guys a DM with your links to claim tonight's POAP. Eric and Omar, I got you guys also. Yeah, this was actually a great night. We came on here, I kicked it a little bit. Eric popped up, Omar popped up. I really appreciate you guys for coming and chilling. Who came in here? Well, thank you, yo, Dawn. I really thought you left. Thank you, Dawn. After I heard they were giving away a black cat, I'm like, Dawn's out of here. And Dawn's still chilling with us. I really appreciate it. Dawn is still here. Dawn is still here. You see? Thank you, Dawn, so much. Yeah, they were giving away a $2,000 card, but and then they gave a green, very, 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 very lucky black cat that's around $6,000 in a giveaway. That's crazy. And you guys still came here and chilled and kicked it with me. I really appreciate it.
Wait a minute. I have to ask. A green black cat?
Yeah, it's in other words, it has like a green holographic background, but it's a black cat picture. It's VeeFriends stuff. It's different. It's another. It's weird shit, Omar. It's another world.
I'm just asking.
You ever heard of Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yes.
It's that motherfucker. His crazy ass. He drew a cat and he drew.
You gotta keep me up to speed. I have other pressing issues I have to fix.
You gotta see the V1s. The V1s.
Trying to be the president and shit. But yes, everyone, thank you so much for the love and support. Eric, aka Poppy No Stoppy, Omar, aka Figgy, thank you guys for coming through and kicking it with me. I hope you guys are free again. I'd love to do this again. We can have some better conversations. I'm pretty sure it would be very entertaining. And literally, like, you guys jumped on later than I started, and still an hour went by, and another hour went by like nothing. I didn't even notice it, in all honesty.
Yeah, that's usually what happens. Now, next time we just gotta get some booze.
Yeah, nah, that's another thing. I was gonna do it this time, but I figured being that we were late or whatever. But next time we all drink something and we all talk, and it'll be a good time. And yeah, if you guys are 100%, I'll make a specific POAP so that we can give out to people, and it'll include you guys in it and stuff. And I'll make it creative, I'll make it fun, and we can add a few of people we know personally who want to come in and join us some shit. We can make it interesting. But
Definitely.
But yes, thank you guys. I love y'all. Everybody else, please make sure, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love y'all. Stay safe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.